Hello, welcome to my channel, The Ascension Guide. I'm your guide, Joe Martin. So, been a little while since I made one of these videos. Been quite a interesting past few months for myself, going through the holidays and some other experiences that have popped up in the meantime. But I'm back here. I got another message to share with you guys from Archangel Ariah. So during this whole kind of layoff for myself, I suppose. I don't know if I'd call it a layoff from YouTube. A lot has happened, a lot has transpired in my personal life, a lot of experiences that I've had with some of these healing and other things, kind of figuring out, how this stuff works for myself, how to use it going forward, how kind of things are going to be going in the future here. And through this process, in the very beginning, which for me was this July 2021, I had been kind of tasked with this mission of starting this YouTube and writing a book and basically getting out these messages in any way, shape, or form. And then a lot of you are familiar with like the healing that I do and that sort of thing. And so kind of, obviously I signed up for this previously to incarnate, so I understand, I accept, what I came here to do. But during these past few months, and especially over the Christmas holiday and that sort of thing, I was kind of questioning things, and why am I doing this? I'm not getting anything out of it. I spend a lot of my time. I talk to a lot of people. I do a lot of things, and I don't get anything out of it. And I was sitting there kind of feeling sorry for myself, like, why am I doing this? If in my mind, it's put work in, receive reward out, right? And that's how most of us are programmed in this 3D world. So I put in work, I do my best, and I expected something out of it. I expected to be rewarded, right? And I wasn't, and I haven't been compensated in any way for anything. So it made me kind of, why am I doing this? And then as many of you probably experience through these things, you start to question whether things are even really happening or not, or is anything happening? And then, so I was kind of in a weird place. And I had made a video probably a month or two ago. I got the message from Jesus about leading from the heart and, doing what needs to be done because it needs to be done. And I really changed my perspective on things and made my outlook a little different about, do I need to be rewarded for something, or do I do it because it needs to be done? Because that's how the heart works, and that was the message in that. And I'll link that video here if you want to check out that message specifically. But when I went to my most recent channeling session, the same message came through from Archangel Ariah, and just kind of clarified a little bit further for me. And essentially they told me how, like I said previous in this video, I had set up to do this mission prior to incarnating here. I accepted this mission. This is what I came here to do, to help raise the vibration of the planet, to heal, and to help in any way that I can assist in this process. And kind of understanding that, and it's not about I was asked to do this. It's not about, I was asked in this lifetime as more of a refresher, to remind me that I had, incarnated to do this mission. But it was a very empowering moment for me where I don't need to be rewarded. I don't need material or monetary gain to do this mission. I came here to do this mission because the mission needs to be done. And that's enough. And that was the mission to spread with the rest of everybody. Is I think a lot of us are waiting. A lot of us are waiting for something to happen. And the message that I got was, stop waiting for something to happen. And yeah, that can be kind of hard for some of us, because I know we've had maybe some of these checkpoints in our mind, oh, this is going to happen, and maybe this is going to happen, and then everything will start to change, or whatever, how we have it played out in our mind. And, thinking about why we shouldn't have any expectations, the list could go on forever. But, for one, the most important reason is we came here to experience soul growth. We came here to help change the vibration of the planet. We came here to raise the earth into the fifth dimension and help in this ascension process. We didn't come here to buy TVs and to have a big bank account or to drive fancy cars. And maybe some of you did, and that's fine. And if that's what your mission is, then do what your mission is. My mission is not that. My mission is to help. And whether I help and I end up poor and homeless, or I end up a billionaire, it doesn't matter. Because I came here to do what I came here to do. The outcome of the mission does not determine whether I perform the mission to my best or not. That is afterwards. So the only reason that I need to do what needs to be done is for the fact that that's what I came here to do. And if you're on a similar mission, then that should be all that you need as well. We don't need these monetary gains or these material gains. Sure, it's nice. Absolutely. But what did we come here for? Zoom out. Look at yourself from that soul perspective. Did you come here to have more TVs than the next guy? Or did you come here to do something big? Did you come here to help change the world, change the universe? And if you did, then do it. And don't have any expectations of the outcome of what you get out of it. Don't even expect somebody to say thank you for helping them. Don't expect to love somebody and get love returned to you. Don't expect anything. Just expect that you do what you need to do because that's what you came here to do. And, I've been meeting with friends a lot lately, and we've been discussing how to get our way to the new earth. How do we, or what's the new earth, and how do we reverse engineer our way to get there? What kind of people do we need in this earth? How do we get those type of people? And this is the type of people that we need. We need people who do things because they need to be done, not because of the outcome or the reward. And once we have a planet full of those people, anything's possible. Because I don't do it because I'm expecting something from you. I don't do it because I'm expecting some sort of reward. I do it because it needs to be done, and I do it to the best of my ability because that's what I do. Because I'm here to show people the next way, the new way. And the old way is doing something and you doing it based on how much your reward is going to be, and how much effort you put into that is based on how much reward is at the end of that. And so we have this kind of contingency based on factors of how well a job is going to get done. So imagine if we took that factor out of it and we said, we're going to do the best that we can do, regardless. That's the earth we're heading towards. If you don't want to do it, stay in the 3D. If you do want to do it, then let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it right. Let's not have any expectations on outcomes. Let's not be expectant to be better or worse than anybody else or be rewarded in any type of way. The reward is knowing that we did our best. And through that, we are going to gain a lot of evolutionary experiences and perspectives and lessons and everything else that goes with that. And sure, if we become rich in the process or have all of our, material wants taken care of and all those things, absolutely, that's excellent. That should just not be the end game. The end game is doing it because it needs to be done. And, to tail off of this a little bit, there's another aspect of, the doing. And I know there's a lot of people who are on this mission to help. And there's a difference between watching other people tell their story about how they do it and you getting your hands dirty, so to speak. If you're sitting there and saying nothing's happening for me, I'm not experiencing these things that other people are having these other messages or whatever it is, and you feel like you're in lack or you're not getting these same experiences that other people are doing, what are you doing? Are you out there participating, or are you just an observer? Are you doing the meditation? Are you fasting or eating the right foods? or doing yoga, or, you know, doing the things that it takes to get to where you want to be? Or are you watching other people do these things through TikTok or YouTube or whatever it is, and then you're sitting there and saying, man, nothing's happening to me, I don't understand? Well, are you putting in the work? Are you doing what needs to be done to make yourself better, to make yourself more useful, to make yourself more in touch, more in tune? Or are you just watching other people talk about it? Because watching other people talk about it is part of it, I do believe, but it's not the only part of it. You got to do. You know, you have to start participating yourself and put in the hard work. You know, it's not easy. Like the other day, I just did a 4-day fast, and I'm not trying to make myself like that's some impressive feat or something, but I'm putting in the work to get the communication that I want, to get the results that I'm looking for, to feel the changes in my body when I do those things. And it's not possible if I don't do that. And to sit here and tell you that doing a 4-day fast is easy or something that I enjoy, it's not. I enjoy the benefits of it, but you have to put in the work if you want to get the other side. If you want to see, you know, or hear, or, you know, use these abilities that other people are tapped into, you know, you have to put some intent towards that. You have to put some focus and put some time into doing it. And, you know, things that I've channeled, or, you know, all these abilities that we are looking for, this, you know, control of energy or magic, as some people might call it, all of these things are possible. It's just a matter of how much practice do we want to put into it? How much effort do we put into doing these things? And, you know, everything takes time and effort. You wouldn't, you know, go play professional sport without putting years and years of practice into it. So why would it be any different for the, you know, spiritual world? It's the same thing. It takes practice, it takes effort, it takes concentration, and all of those things need to be done if you want to get the results that you're looking for. Now, sure, there are people who are more naturally in tune with things, and, you know, I've said that before plenty of times. And so everybody's case is a little bit differently. But if you're one of those people who's saying, I'm not experiencing things, or I'm not having XYZ, what are you doing? Are you doing the things that people are talking about in these videos to help you get connected? Are you doing any of the practices, any of the breathing exercises, any of the stuff? And if you're not, well, then don't ask why you're not having any of these experiences, because you know the answer now. So anyways, that's all for today. Just wanted to get this message out. Moving forward, the messages are just going to come when they come. I'm not really searching them out, as I'm kind of focused on other things as well. So when they come, and I'll put them out as, you know, whenever I get them. And I look forward to helping all of you, and you helping me, and us getting to this next spot, because I feel like they kind of gave me the message that there's 3 phases to this whole thing, and we're just moving out of phase 1 into phase 2, so things are going to start ramping up pretty quick here, I believe, as we're already starting to see with some of the news and stuff that's coming out. So everybody stay safe out there, keep your vibration high, and let's help in this ascension process. Do your part, do your job. Thanks, everybody. If you got any value out of this, I'd appreciate you hitting the like button, and go ahead and subscribe and share, all that good stuff. Helps the algorithm, helps people get these messages. I definitely appreciate that. All right, till the next video. Love and light.